The Academics dashboard is where you can access your academic records, planning tools, and registration tasks. On the dashboard, you can view special announcements from different CCA offices, the CCA course schedule for the upcoming term, registration appointments for when you can register next, your support network, which includes your academic advisor, as well as any holds you may have on your account. You'll also find the Key Steps Bulletin, which lists the tasks that need to be completed for academic planning and registration purposes. Before registering for courses, you should complete each step listed here. You'll find this section essential in helping you create an intentional plan for your time here at CCA. Today we'll cover steps 1, 2, 3, and 6, with steps 1 to 3 referring specifically to academic planning. Let's go over each of the academic planning tools in more detail. The first one is called My Academic Record, but it's also called Academic History. Academic history is where you go to check your past coursework. It's important to check it consistently to ensure accuracy of grades and transfer credits. When we go back to the academics dashboard, we'll look at the second tool, which is Academic Progress. Academic Progress lists all your program and degree requirements that you need to complete in order to graduate. It tells you which requirements you still need to satisfy or not satisfy. Satisfied requirements are complete requirements, and not satisfied are incomplete. Please note that in-progress requirements will show up as not satisfied until you've completed those courses. At the top, you'll find the unused registrations. These are courses that don't apply towards your degree requirements. This may be because you've withdrawn from those courses, did not receive a sufficient grade, or those courses simply did not have anything to do with your program or degree requirements. At the top, you'll see a percentage that refers to the amount of requirements you have completed. It's important to note that this percentage does not correlate to the amount of time you still have left at CCA. It is not an indication of your graduation date. When we go back to the academics dashboard, we'll look at the third tool, which is your academic plan. The academic plan is a multi-year course planner that allows you to map out the completion of requirements. You'll be able to map out your courses for future terms by putting in the requirement that you want to fulfill in that term, the course that refers to that requirement, and the academic plan will let you know if you are eligible or not eligible to take that course. It's important to use your academic plan during registration because it will let you know if you have planned to register for courses that you're actually not eligible for. You'll also need to update your academic plan regularly, especially if you happen to register for courses that were not originally in your plan. You'll need to go back and manually edit those. Academic planning can be a little daunting, so at Advising, we recommend that you utilize the academic progress to see what requirements you still need to satisfy, and then you use your course guide to see when you need to satisfy those requirements. It's important to use both tools in order to get an accurate idea of how long you need to be at CCA. You can find the course guide for the year you entered CCA on the CCA portal under Undergraduate Advising Academic Planning. These two tools will really help you out in figuring out how to plan your courses. So for example, the academic progress may show you that you have a course that you have not yet satisfied, such as media history. In the course guide, you'll be able to see when your program recommends that you satisfy that course. However, it's important to note that many of you may have transfer coursework, so that your academic plan may look different than the course guide. The course guide is a recommended sequence. If you have any questions about academic planning, please contact Advising and book an appointment. Now let's go back to the academics dashboard. The last step we want to cover is step number 6. Here you'll be able to check your current registration. You can make schedule adjustments during add drop and priority reg. You can check the specific dates for those on the CCA calendar via the portal. To view your registered courses, click on View My Courses. This will bring you to the View My Courses screen where you can check on your course details as well as drop and swap courses. You will also be able to add courses. We'll discuss a little bit more on how you can do that later on in this video. You can drop courses by clicking on the drop button on the View My Courses screen. Please keep in mind that dropping a course accidentally may lead you to unintentionally delay your graduation timeline and drop to part-time status. This can all impact your financial aid, visa, and health insurance, so please make sure to contact those offices if that's the case. Once you click Drop on this screen, it will bring you to the Drop Student Course Registration screen. Here, you'll want to review the section details that you're planning to drop, click Confirm, and then click OK. Once that's done, you'll want to double check on the View My Courses screen to make sure that the drop occurred successfully. When we go back to that screen, there's an add-on button that you can use. It's called Swap. Swap allows you to drop a course or a course section while you register for another. The advantage of swapping is that it reserves your space in the original course. That is, if you would like to, let's say, drop Animation 2300 and replace it with Animation 3040, and for whatever reason you're not able to enroll in 3040, that seat that you had in Animation 2300 is still saved for you, so that you don't have to run the risk of dropping a course and later on not being able to add the course that you were hoping to add. So when you select Swap, it's important to still check the eligibility, time, location, and status. Make sure that you're eligible to take the course, make sure that it's open, and that the meeting patterns match with your current schedule. Once you've checked, you can confirm it and click OK. And then you'll want to go back to the View My Courses screen to double check that the courses were swapped successfully. To add courses, you'll need to go back to the academic dashboard and click on the course schedule for CCA. You'll be able to filter for the course that you want. You can filter by subject, meeting patterns, and section status. You'll always want to search for open courses as you're not able to register for closed ones. Once you hover over the course, you'll see a window pop up where you can click Register. Once you click that, you'll be able to again review the eligibility, time, location, and status of that course to make sure that it matches with your schedule and that you're eligible to take it and that the course is open. You can click Register to confirm, and then you should go back to the View My Courses screen to double check that the registration occurred successfully. We covered a lot of information, so let's recap. First, your academic history is a tool that you can use to check past coursework. Second, your academic progress is where you can review program and degree requirements. Third is your academic plan, where you can plan future coursework in conjunction with your course guide, which lists a recommended sequence. And finally, you can go on step 6 of the Key Steps Bulletin to do any registration changes and to view your current registration. So what's next? You'll want to visit Workday Student Help to view all the step-by-step guides that have been created for you. These will provide you with detailed information on how to use each and every one of those tools that we discussed today. You'll want to review your academic history and progress to ensure accuracy, and you want to update your academic plan with your most current registration. You'll also want to resolve any registration holds to ensure that you're able to make those schedule adjustments as needed. You'll want to submit any test scores or transcripts that may impact your academic progress. You'll want to contact student records if you see any errors in your academic record, and meet with an advisor if you need help with academic planning and registration. Thanks for watching.